What's up? We are back for day 2. I will say, I'm looking at the multiplayer screen where it shows you, like how many people are on a server currently. There's currently 6 people on the server, and I don't think I've seen it today less than 4, maybe 5, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, I'm very excited to see the progress that's been made. I know there's some pretty substantial updates that we can share just based off of what I saw this morning while I was playing, but I'm pretty excited to see how far everything's come. Yo, what's up, Tortzen? How's it going? I guess we'll go ahead and swap over to here and log in. Yo, what up, Jada? How's it going? To see where we're at. I'm pretty excited. Just based off of the progress that we were making yesterday, I think we're probably pretty far along. I'm not entirely sure what my plan is. So this is the one thing I contributed to earlier, was I created the mystical agriculture farm with like all of the crystal resonance generators and growth accelerators. As this is what we did. Let's see. Okay, so we got a big ring around now. We've got some more stuff for mystical ag going. Oh, it looks like a bunch of create furnaces and other things. Strigmy's donkey chicken. We got our sifters going pretty good. And it looks like all those sifters are putting everything right into here. Looks right. Also, we have infusion pylons, so we can fly. Oh wait, we started AE2? Are we swapping to that as a main storage system? Please tell me yes. I don't know if we still have a cow. We do have some R stuff going as well. The very top of your game is cut off the stream, but not a huge deal. Letting you know. Okay, let's see. It is. Is that because I've got it the right size now? So that's the corner. Does that look right? I can't tell if there's a black bar at the bottom or not. Yeah, how are we getting a raid? North of the base. That's this direction. Oh, we have. AE2 has been started. Very nice. No black bar, perfect. Hey, John, I was trying to play FTB Skies with my roommate, and he was getting an error trying to join. Do you know anything that when people are trying to join you? What error was it? And then the next question becomes, how was he trying to join? What IP was he using? Because there are some odd issues like that where you got to make sure you're using the correct IP for where you are network-wise, and you got to make sure you got port forwarding set up and all of that stuff. I might... So it looks like we just have a controller, right? Yeah, control. Oh, we got some auto crafting stuff. Some pattern LAN. So on LAN, you should be able to join just fine. LAN will not work for FTB Skies. Yo, what's up, Arcsidian? How's it going? Yes, LAN's local, but you should still be able to join a server that's local. We've been playing so much mob, I didn't see much. Got a server going. Yeah, we got a server going. And it's open to anybody, and we're all working together as a giant big community to finish it. It's awesome, and I'm very excited. Wait, do we have, like, actual pillagers here? That's crazy. Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. Heck yeah, feel free to join. Oh, here they are. What is that? Oh, that's the weeping well. I forgot about that. Okay. Got one more run of the... It's strange because I remember joining you, no problem. Yeah, it should be able to work just fine. It should. Must be from the villagers brought over. Yeah, it could be. We did get a village or breeding chamber set up. But I can just knock this guy right off. Oop, I broke something. 1 second, I gotta plant this back. I don't know what it's for. Hey. Oh, yo, we got lily pads? How am I supposed to hit him? I'm trying not to break the flowers. I think he may have fallen through the one block there. That's just unlucky on him, honestly. Look at us go. We're heroes. When I was playing earlier, I couldn't figure out how to get all the AE2 presses. I lost some of them. Gotcha. Well, let's see. We have calculation, engineering, accumulation we don't really need yet. I'm gonna try to probably get these set up. You can buy presses from the Wandering Trader. Yeah, that ought to be easy. You also can just trade for them. Calculation, engineering. So, trade for a logic. And then, what was the other one? Calculation, engineering, logic. The silicon one. Let's see. There is no silicon press in there. But I can make it really, really easily. Because I got this going earlier today. So we have essences for days. Let me throw that Certus Quartz essence in there. Scriber silicon press. So I got all 4 presses. So we got all the presses. We're good. You need silicon? We have a villager with PCB. Ooh, nice. Silicon, yeah, the pneumatic one, right, yep. What are we growing here? Diamond, nice. Okay, do we have energy cell? So we got all the stuff for auto crafting. I guess what we need to do next is get... What do we need to actually get the presses running? Inscribers. That'll kind of work. I want to get them like fully automated though. Yo, what's up, Tortsin? Okay. What was it? There's a circuit slicer, right? Yeah, circuit slicer is what we're gonna need. So 8 engineering processors and an extended machine. So we need to get... oh, John, I left potion filters. I did get one. I did get one. There's presses running. I feel like... We're cheating with me. What's up, Polar Bear? How's it going? Yeah, I thought we had some presses going here, right? Or this is just Certus quartz. That's just a ton of Certus quartz. Jeez. So Balrog, you said planning on doing drawers. Nice. Draws or drawers? Okay. Are we doing them here? Are we doing the presses here or no? Because I've got one of each if we want to throw them in. And then we could just run a pipe or the transporter straight to all of these drawers. Okay. From there, all we really have to do... You know what? I'm going to start with... No way we've already got an intro. I thought I was going to actually, like, be proactive and get ahead with something there. That's crazy. Y'all are wild. Ender dust. Okay, I'm going to get some ender pearls in. Do we have intro, like, actually automated yet? Or could I do that? Does it have power? It has some sort of power. Yeah, it does. Yeah, he did. I am shocked. This whole thing is coming together really, really quickly, and it's looking really good. Okay, I'm going to take... Oh, we did already have all the inscribers here. I just didn't even see them. Oh, no, there's 2 copies of each. I'm going to take Ender Dust. And... I believe we should get a spider seed just for the wool, for the cables, for A2. Probably not a bad plan. We also have a ton of the industrial hemp that we got right off the bat, because it was planted next to the wheat that I was making. Okay, Ender Dust. Let's see, we're looking at intro. Seeds, which I think the only thing I need Sky Dust for. Sky Stone, okay. Take some of this, get it crushed. That's already going, that's fine. Probably don't need all of those ender pearls. I really just need a couple seeds, and then we're gonna use like probably 4... Let's just do like 2 growth accelerators with it. Growth accelerators. Quartz glass, don't have enough. I think I'm gonna make 2 growth accelerators and the generators to go with them. We got those. And then we need the generators. 2 of these guys. Okay. Then I should just have to make the intro seeds. I know this is not optimized. I'm okay with it. Probably call that there. I guarantee that's enough. I think we're gonna do 3 flux blocks. Toss all of that back in there. Okay. Man, I missed the first character. Okay, flux blocks. I need 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with 5. And then I need intro seeds. 4, 5. Okay. Look at me. It has been like 10, 15 minutes and I'm already being productive and helpful. Okay, intro seeds on all of those. Can I right click these as well? Or is that just the Geors? It is just the Geors. Okay. Oh, you can crouch with the hoe and it works on this too? I can't even break them fast enough. Good lord. So I think I'm going to try to use all of this to create the intro seed. I didn't even see who was crouching, but of course it's Balrog, who's absolutely just going crazy twerking over here. But I think best bet is to take everything we get from here once all of these die. And then use that to create... It's broken in two. I mean, it should be by this point. All right. I really just want to go till all these die, but they are not dying very quick. There they go. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to break that one, but that's fine. And now they're all dead. Perfect. Thank you, Balrog. I appreciate it. That better be enough intro for the seed. Okay. Let's head back inside. We go see what it takes to make an intro seed. Intro crystal essence, intro crystal seeds. I need 4 supremium, a prosperity seed base, and an intro crystal. I don't need that. I don't need that. Did I read that right? 4 intro crystals, 4 supremium. Automation. You are the automation, exactly. Okay, we're gonna mix another one of these up. Oh. Hi, John. Really enjoy your how-to videos. Just started ATM 10 for the first time, and they're very helpful. Oh, what's up? It's Little Z. How's it going? Well, I am very glad that you find them helpful. That's exactly why I make them. It's what they're intended to do. Somebody just stole my prosperity seed. There we go. But I'm very glad that they help you. What are the odds we got supremium in here? Low. Odds are low. Oh, we don't even have the crystal in here. Where'd the crystal go? Are we moving essence somewhere else now? I feel like it should be in there. Oh, you got it? I'll come back over there. Certus generation. Needs Certus dust. There is a lot right here. Take it back. It has been moved in the last, like, 20 seconds. Balrog's trying to drop me something. I'm sorry. Oh! Oh! I see. I've got what I need now. Thank you! Appreciate you. Bossman's live! Bossman's live! What's up? What's up, Lulu? How's it going? Can't stay long, gotta be up in 5 hours? Dude, what are you doing awake? Get some sleep! Did we not make the ice seeds? Did we realize we had the wrong type of ice? Is it bugged? I think it's bugged. There's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What the? What was that? What? that was freaky. Just so we're all on the same page there. that was not fun. Did not enjoy that. Gave me a heart attack. Random creeper event. Yeah, well, hey, that not cool, bro. I know it's the game, but jeez. Oh man. Okay. So we should have intro growing now, which means we should have automated intro crystals, which is good. Big step in the right direction. We're trying to get around figuring out what I wanted to do in the server. Man, everything is everywhere. There is a lot everywhere, but you kind of just have to figure out what's going on and what else needs to be done. And kind of just go for it. Have we done any of the stuff for the pyramid yet? No, we haven't. Good. So honestly, there's a lot of stuff that can still be done. Yeah, exact. Pick the thing you want to do and just do it. All right, where's our intro essence? There's not some sort of crux for intro, right? Intro. Crystal seeds. No, it looks like it just works. I think this one was supposed to be the intro one. Oh, it's growing. It's just growing really slow. Is intro not affected by the growth accelerators? I do have a question, though, about the It's a Bad Moon storage solution. Is there a world download that I can get to have a better look at it? Or maybe a video going into more detail? Yo, what's up, Beastworm? How's it going? There is not a video or a world download for that because it was on a server and that server file is absolutely gigantic. However, in the world download that I did, I basically replicated the exact same thing with the exception of the fact that I used pipes instead of laser IO to connect everything to it. So it's a very, very similar storage solution. So I would try that. Do crystal gens not need sunlight? They might need sunlight. I don't know. And I don't have red fertilizer in there yet. But it is working. It's just working slow. Is there any objection to me sleeping? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Cool. Celestium doesn't need sunlight? Okay. Yeah, no problem. So that's going to be on the world download section on the Discord. Perfect. So if you wanted to check that out, feel free. Let's double check, make sure this thing's just growing by itself. It looks like the growth accelerators have no impact on it. Does it not? I mean, even just looking at the seeds next to it compared to that one, doesn't it look like it's got no effect? Like, it could be light. I just don't think it is. It just doesn't look like it's growing. Unless I use this. I haven't seen a Uranite geode yet. Okay, so we got 4 intro crystal essence. We got some. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna get those in there. I would like to make 4 circuit slicers first. Maybe not 4. Maybe we start with 1. Do we have a crystal assembler yet? Surely we do, right? 8 engineering processors. I can do that. Oh, we got 5 printed circuits already. Diamonds. 1, 2, 3. Engineering's going to be out there. I'm going to need some redstone. And then some silicon. I only have 1 of. Take a stack. Okay. Do. Run that through there. Oh, we got acceleration cards? Oh, boy. Alright, so then I need an engineering processor. What on earth was that noise? This. And then I'm gonna need to turn all this into actual redstone. So I got 8 engineering circuits ready to go. I'm gonna take my copy of all of these back. I'm struggling to find the Warden in the Nether. Is there a way to find him? I have searched many Fargo dungeons, but I am starting to believe that it is not in the way. I don't know what that is. I have no clue if there's a Warden in the Nether. There's one in the Deep Dark for sure, but I don't think there's one in the Nether that I've heard of. I could be wrong though. Is there a structure that you could look for? Okay. And get all of this. As soon as we got a stack of that in there, we're going to take it over to a furnace and smelt it down. Perfect. You fly 3K blocks? Oof. Alright, throw all that in there. I don't think silicon goes in again, but just in case, I want to watch it. That's taking forever. I've still got all the bread on me. Let's go take that back to the front, to the bread box. Oh, ton of infinite hams too, even better. Somebody one-upped me. The room in the Fargo dungeon, it could be missing it. Yeah, I don't know. John, the quartz blend is a better recipe to make silicon. Okay, let me go look. Quartz blend. That is, I see what you mean now. It duplicates it basically a lot. Don't mind me, we're just gonna take that whole stack back. Can't wait for AE storage, seeing everybody pumping the thing, being automated. It'd be so satisfying to see what everybody's producing in real time. I agree. That would be incredibly cool. Okay, so I basically needed to go get some like sand and coal. I think those were like the 2 things. Looks like we already got sand in there. So quartz blend that thing. All right, give me a whole bunch of it. What am I missing? Okay, all right. I'm using all the power. I apologize. So sorry. But this was way faster than going to my furnaces. Oh, sort of like a sorry not sorry thing. It's getting there, though. Okay, yeah, so we got plenty of silicon now. I made infinitely way too much. In here. Silicon. With the press for it. So I'm going to do that one. Grab the other one. Throw it in there. There we go. You made it to be used to go for it. Perfect. I appreciate you saying that. I do like that it automatically pulls everything out of here. It's very convenient. So theoretically, I should be able to get some circuit slicers and some crystal assemblers built. And then probably we'll have automated processors from there. As long as I can get some pattern providers. So all of that should be sending into here. What I really need to do... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are the odds it unfreezes? Let me go look at the... Oh, there it goes. And it did crash. Let me take a look 2 seconds so I can see why. Generation. Something crashed with chunk generation. All right, we're going to restart the server. So where is that? Not there. Run that back. There we go. All right, server start back up. It might have been... It was something to do with chunk generation crashed it, though. Hopefully, it's not too bad, and when people log back in, it doesn't do it again. That's the goal. Slash my worry. Because it might just crash again. Flight outside of potion filters. Arch flight tablet, wixie thread on armor. Yeah, for sure. Those are pretty good. I'm always kind of partial to the iron jetpacks. Jetpacks, they're kind of expensive. But they're pretty nice. All right, I think server's back up. Okay, you can automate flight with ours because I usually get it through Apotheosis Augment. Yeah, Apotheosis is usually the easiest way to get it because it's like on every chest plate. All right. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. Those are still going. That's still going. I'm going to take a stack of this, throw it in here, that. And let it run through, getting me all 8 of those engineering processors. Someone tell me how that flying thing works. There's a lot of different ways to get the flying effects or Whatever. You gonna fly slower? Thank you, Tortson. You think it duplicated the intro seed? Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna complain at all. Alright, all 8 engineering processors are done. What else did I need for the circuit slicer? Spelled it wrong. Circuit slicer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Concurrent is the extra one I need, and then I need a stone cutter and an extended machine frame. So reaction chamber, intro dust, in-world, crystal assembler. Probably end up doing a reaction chamber. Intro dust, gold ingots, and lapis. Intro dust. We've got 1 of. So that's 31. 32. Intro dust. I need half a stack of lapis and half a stack of gold. All of these, and then the concurrent processor as well. Concurrent. Of course, I clicked. Concurrent processor. Eye of Ender, intro crystals, and the inscriber silicon press into a crystal assembler. Okay, so Eye of Enders. How many Eye of Enders? I think it was 3 or 4. Intro crystals. You slap a potion filter inside the potion pylon. It gives a potion effect. Any potion effect except, yeah, so the configs can rule some out. For the most part, it's any though. So a silicon press. 3, 4, and a silicon press. Okay. I can make one more of those. Okay, I got the silicon press. Do we have a crystal assembler yet? Energy acceptor, energy cell. I don't think we do. Do we? No crystal assembler. Give me drive. Circuit slicer, reaction chamber. Intro is easier, faster for duping. Reaction chamber, yes, it is. We've got. Oh, the reaction chamber is what I need for the gold / other one. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna get all those broken down real quick. It's here. Nope, I see it now. Thank you. I just need half a stack of gold. So I think I'm gonna pull from here. That's way too much. Put all that back. In here it should be this, this, and then a stack of those. As soon as it finishes. Yeah, I've seen those where it blocks immortality. The thing I don't like as much is like, there's some of those that you can really grind and get high levels of in potions, but you can't put it in the potion filter up to like a certain level. So like all the mods 10 and limits it to like level 4 and above for like any potion. You just can't do it. Which is kind of unfortunate. So I think silicon, Eye of Ender, and intro crystal. I have no clue if it's limited here. That, and that. So that went somewhere. Found it. We're good. Okay. All the dust is done, so I should be able to go into the reaction chamber. Put all of that in there. Oh, I need some water. So close. Ceramic water bucket. I bet that works. If I grab it, did I not? Oh, I did. Oh my goodness, what the heck? There it goes. Is everything pulling back in? It does seem like everything push. Oh, it's probably all set to push back. That checks out. What did I make there? What was that? I think it was intro infused ingots, right? Is that what I did? Yeah, I made a stack of intro infused ingots. Okay. All right. Well, here's the thing. They've already got some of it all set up, which means I almost feel like I should just set up the automation for like auto crafting the inscribers. Elysium, do you mind if I use the AE2 system just a bit? Like specifically just to craft a couple pattern providers. Silence is concession. That's what they say. So we're going to put a pattern provider there. I feel like I need more room. I could want the pattern provider in the middle, actually. In which case, I need some sort of random spacer block. Oh, we already got our infinity cell set up? Dude, we are killing it. One right there, one right there. Pattern provider, pattern provider. I'm gonna break that. So I need circuit slicers around one and crystal assemblers around the other. What do I start with though? Do I want to start with the crystal assemblers? Because they should be the easiest to make. Mostly just extended machine frames. Oh. I'm sorry, Elysium. I put it back in there. I'm gonna go use the other one. Actually, it doesn't have the stuff I need. I'm just gonna wait. I love that you're holding your backpack in your hand. Oh, we're like working through mechanism. Goodness. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go for... All right, am I good to go? Crystal assembler, Skystone tank. Get wireless crafting interface so you can craft separately. We really should do that. Quartz glass. It just conveniently has all the stuff in it I need, though. What I'm trying to do over here is basically what you've got for the crystal assembler and some other stuff close. I'm trying to make that, but like with all four around it, so that way it goes a lot faster. Crystal assembler. In a machine frame. We're getting close. It's just the crafting terminals that we're missing now. Terminals. I'm going to add the printed silicon back in here. That and that. The mechanism stuff. Where was it before? How's this looking? We got enough intro going? Oh no. I think it's light. It's gotta be light. Right? We gotta assume that this is a light level issue. Let me go see if I can maybe find some torches and we'll add them on top. Where's the door? There's the door. Torches. So it can't go on the top or on the sides of that. Can it go above this? Maybe use growth accelerators at a speed worth taking up half your farm. It is usually for everything except this guy. I mean, yeah, 15,500 inferior masses. Like it's definitely worth it. I just can't tell why this guy's not going fast enough. Do I have any? I don't have any building blocks on me. Need literally anything. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go there. Up one more. Right on top of it. And we are going to do this. Jeez. Does that help? No, not even a little bit. That's wild. Intro crystals just grow really, really slow. You search online in a post from 6 months ago on all the mods, it's just really slow. That's gross. Might be better to automate intro with block breakers from integrated dynamics. We probably do have glowstone. But if it's just a problem with it growing really slow, then there's only so much we can do. I mean, the lily pads might be the only thing that actually speed it up. Let's see. I'm gonna wait until they've got the A2 system a little bit more set up before I continue to try to automate all the circuit slicers and everything. For now, though, we said we have some lily pads, right? Did we get everything set up for lily pads? We do have. Am I good to use these lily pads? Any objections? Oh, you just looted it. Perfect. Well, in that case, I'm gonna grab some dirt and a couple water buckets. Cobblestone works fine. We'll grab some buckets of water. We're gonna fly underneath the farm and we're gonna put them not on the four corners, but at least on the four sides. Do we have any just normal buckets? We do, a bunch of them. Should just need 2. Sweet. Use waterlogged stairs for lily. That's a really good idea too. I didn't even think about that. Stairs. 1, 2. I was gonna put 4 down, wasn't I? Yeah, I was just 2 at a time. Okay, so dude, I can't see. Oh, you found one more? I'll take one more. I'm not about to complain. Thank you so much. There it goes. I was gonna say, 15 years later, 7 picked it up. All right, so that is growth accelerator. So the middle one there. That's the harvester pylon. Okay. What's this? Also, why is it so dark? Like, I thought we'd... Shader, pack settings, lighting. I'm fine with whatever. I just want it brighter. Shadow light multiplier. Just brighter. Hopefully I didn't break it. My world right now, don't use a crystal grower on top. Is that just to give it power? Yes, it is. It's just a more, slightly more convenient way to give it power. I didn't even check the regular brightness. Options, video settings, brightness. Oh, that... That's a little bit better. Okay, so that's our middle. I want to go there. The water's not going to work right here. Pretty sure it has to be flipped over, doesn't it? I don't have an axe of any... Okay. Because I need to be waterlogging the top of it. I don't know if you're supposed to spawn there, but it's where we all spawned at. What I do want to do is send you an invite. Yeah, I agree. The night vision goggles just make it a lot more reasonable to play. All right, that's the center. I want this right here. Then I want to waterlog that. That almost kind of worked. Then I want to throw a lily pad on it. Then I'll work. Does it have to be a slab? It has to be a slab, doesn't it? Do celestial armor for night vision. Nice. Waterlog stairs on the same height as the farm block. It does need a block space. Okay, I can do that. Oh, it needs a space above. That's right. That's right. So theoretically, that... Then... This... That'll be fine. It's gonna bug me, though. I agree. I'm just hoping it makes it look a little more clean. I know I don't necessarily need it to be waterlogged per se. Okay. Waterlogged lily pad. Waterlogged lily pad. Grab 2 more buckets of water. We'll do the last 2. 1, 2, lily pad, lily pad. That's what we were wanting, right? Does it make the intro seed grow faster? I don't think it does. I don't think it's doing anything for it. Someone has to be loading new chunks or integrated dynamic has to be going. Yeah, I agree. It's one of those two. We are dropping whatever ticks like crazy. Yeah, I agree. The others are definitely going to be faster now. That is nice. But it's got all 4 torches around it. There's no way that that's it. Exactly. They don't need the direct sunlight. It just has to be a high enough light level. Which it is for literally everything else, and it does eventually grow, as is evidenced by the fact that I can use a water can on it, and it will grow. It just grows unbelievably slow. I could do that. That's a good point. Put one right there and then put a torch. Yes, there are modular routers. But it's still not growing at all. It's just slow. Everything else is growing really fast. I tried the modular router with this router, with the watering can. I just couldn't get it to work. Like, I literally had everything for it. There's some, but the test with the watering can was something. Yeah. That's a good point. I could try to move the seed. I'm gonna put it somewhere. So we all agree this diamond seed's growing, right? So if I swap it, I put this here. I put the diamond seed back over here where it was. The diamond thing keeps growing just as fast. This one still grows really slow. Like, we are getting some from it. It's just not a lot. You know? And I'm sure that's because it's supposed to be like a rare resource, like it's a tier 5 seed or whatever. The configs don't have fake players disabled. They don't at all. And I don't know if it's necessarily like a growth time thing. I feel more like it's like it's got limitations on what growth accelerators can have an effect on. Well, although it looks like it's growing just fine now. Okay, whoever told me to move it, go you. I think it's growing faster now, dare I say it. Like, it's being harvested at the same rate as everything else. That's weird. Very odd. Very, very odd. Yeah, you can just use a Just Dire Things clicker as well. Off limits until further notice. Okay, I won't mess with it. It's growing faster. You're looking... I agree, right? Something like that, but it does look like it's growing faster. Which is good, because that means we have it automated. And if we have that automated, then there's a decent shot. Circuit slicers. Let me see if I can find those. I do need a crystal assembler first. But I haven't, but we already have some of them. Alright, let's do this then. Let's see what we need to do. Start working towards anything pyramid related. Ethereal essence. I don't even know what that is. A dissolved potential. That's industrial foregoing mostly, kind of. Yo, what's up? Thanks for the subscription. You have modular routers. Have better options for range. They do. They do. But the just dire things are more like configurable for sure, where you can change exactly where it's being used. None of this seems particularly difficult, except maybe like the strange matter. Item drain. Refining, lava and enderic compound. Gets you some of that strange matter. But then we just need a place to store it. Alright, how about this? Elysium, is there anything I can do to assist? What could I bring you? / get for you that would help this go faster? I will ask in chat as well. How does one whisper? I believe it is /MSG message. And then you put in the person's name. And then the message. That's how it works. Careful, there's a threat at the I saw the I saw the threat. I think is the top line of that cut off? The top line of it is cut off. If I go like on the corner of my screen, I can almost see it. There we go. You're scared? Yeah, we're all wondering what he's doing back here. All right. Well, in that case, 16 compacting drawers, 16. Okay, drawer time. Drawers, simple compacting drawers. Compacting drawers. That's what I want. All right, there's 3. Compacting drawers. I got 4 of them. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. So he said he wanted 16 compacting drawers. The 8. Spruce drawers. Some of those, throw them in there. Compacting. Grab 8 more of these. We're up to 12. 13. Out of wood. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more planks. Oak is probably what we want. All right, toss it all in there. Then more pistons. 3. Okay, I got 16 compacting drawers. What else did he say? Who wants to fight chimeras? Not me. 16 compacting drawers, 16 simple compacting drawers, and 32 1x1 oak drawers. 32 2x2. Okay. So, what was this? Compacting. So I need 14 more simple compacting. 10 more. Each one takes 1 of these pistons, so I need 10 pistons. 5 of them. My oak plank set. Get a bunch of these. We're just gonna make a bunch of them. Hey John, I'd asked this question in the Discord earlier. I wondering if you had a take. After watching the stream last night, I got an itching for some skies too, but it honestly reminded me of why I don't like Skyblock. Does anyone know how I can make a world with default terrain gen? I don't know if there's an easy way to do that. I think somebody had answered to say that the default Feed the Beast evolutions might be the way to go because it's basically all the same stuff. I do agree that's probably the best way to do it. What do you not like about Skyblock? Compacting. Simple compacting drawers. What am I missing? 13. I'm one piston short. Darn it. The landscape. Gotcha. Most Skyblocks have an ending that takes you to the overworld. Probably. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Want to build on rolling hills and caves? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if this one does. Does this one have like an end game that takes you to the overworld? What else did he say he wanted? Normal drawers. 32 1x1 oak drawers. 32 2x2 oak drawers. Okay. Okay. It's different progress. I mean, but it's very, very similar progress. It's got all of the same mods and the pyramid's basically the same. It does have like Skyblock has the different like progressions you can go through whether you want to go fishing, geoers, or the other one. But I don't know. That is it's an odd situation and an odd request for sure. I'm not sure if there is a way to do that. Oak drawers. All right, so you want 32 of these. So I need maybe 14 more of these. 16 oak drawers. That's not what we. 32. Okay, and then we wanted 2x2s. Be a lot more chests. Oak drawers. Give me normal chest, man. Oak. Come on, what the heck? Yeah, it's definitely weird. Yeah, I agree. My favorite is 1890 the sky, but playing on a default world. Yeah, that makes sense. Does every Skyblock mod pack use a Skyblock mod? Can't you just change the world to default and say Skyblock? You might be able to. I've just never done it before, so I don't really know. Okay, so let me go grab some more oak real quick. We're gonna throw it all back in there. Toss it all, and then I need oak. Drawers, 2x2. 28, 32. Okay. Elysium, I've got all your stuff. I think I did good. Is that what we were looking for? Is that everything? Is it correct? Wait, is Oh man, I was gonna say, is your order correct? Got him. Where the chicken? I tried loading in all the ones 10 world, but there's no terrain generation. Gotcha. Right, that's right. The ores won't be there. I didn't even think about that. I should make this wall bigger. You could rebuild the mob farm so it doesn't leak items. We had to turn it off because it's causing lag. Okay, alright. My mission is the mob farm. Storage controller. How's it leaking items? It looks like it should just be picking it all up. Oh, there's extra stuff in there. Advanced void. It looks like that's already been taken care of. You getting wither skulls? Okay. So it's a dreadful dirt with just a lever to push them all, right? With a fan. That seems pretty simple. So all of the items in here, I assume, are like unaccounted for, right? Things that aren't put into a drawer yet. But that maybe should be. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Like, these arrows definitely should have a spot. Jeez, it's so loud. Add a second's void filter for charms and other unwanted stuff. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna do that for sure. I'm just making sure that we're storing everything we want. I may need to upgrade that. Export on the pipe, but... So gems, wither bone, wither rib. Wither bone, wither rib need a spot. Yes, they do. There's that. And that. I think wither skellies are gonna... Skeleton skulls at least are gonna need one too. So take this. Put it right there. So loud. That's so much better. That was hurting my ears. Jeez. It is an NBT data. Yeah, it's mostly just doing armors and tools is the big ones. We need to avoid upgrades on the mob farm drawers as well. Yes, we do. So the coal doesn't have a place. The instruction manuals don't either. We'll just throw that there. Or is the coal not extracting? How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9 void upgrades. I bet I can do that. Alright, void upgrades. We're looking for these guys. That means I need to make basically just 9 chests of any kind. Then surround them all with obsidian. Alright, I got 9 void upgrades. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you want me to get 2 more for the last 2 that we're not really doing anything with? Should I do that? I feel like I should. Cool, yeah, it's cool. We're having a lot of fun. Oh, do we add some sort of like wool to some spawners or something? Because it is so much quieter now. So why is the coal not going into this? Are they not all hooked up? You got wool, okay, got it. So then the question becomes, what do we do with the gems that are spawning? I'm gonna grab 2 more void upgrades just so that we can actually have done all of them that are there. Go 1, 2. Okay, they all have void upgrades now. We're just gonna leave them in the chest. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. We also could, like, export them to something. I don't know what we'd export them to. But we do need crushed gems for some stuff. All right, we're gonna spy again. Oh, it didn't? Well, that explains why I wasn't pulling the coal out. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, he covered his... Oh my goodness. What are we making? Good lord. You're kind of cooking in here. I'm just looking. Very, very cool. Is this where we're keeping our gas parked? Nice. And then this would be productive metalworks. Steel, nice. All right. I suppose I could start making some more seeds. Oh, we do have a bunch of red fertilizer I should probably put down. Or I could take all the inferium over and get it auto-compressed down. That might be a better plan. We're doing that here, right? Crafter tier 3. Perfect. Excellent. Probably could fill up my backpack as well. That way I'm not just transporting one load at a time. Yeah, do we have hostile neural networks set up yet? Okay, there we go. Now I just gotta actually dump all this in. Going to the wrong page on accident every single time. 7,000 in, that's pretty good. Can definitely get the rest of it here pretty quickly. Nice. Okay. Just let all of that auto compress down to where it needs to be. Well, that's one way to do it, I suppose, if you're smart. Man, it's working too. Excellent. I suppose. Let's see. I need to pick something that I can actually like do and own and run with. I could do productive bees. It doesn't look like anybody's really done anything with productive bees yet, right? So then the question becomes how to catch them and how to find them. Surely there's something in here, right? Can I just like give me random bees? Does not. So getting started. Deep into tech or magic to get all 12. Importal structure made by placing cornerless 5x5 structure in the importal frames from the center. Okay. So we have to build it. Amalgam or ore tech? Jeez. You're doing the importal? Jeez, okay, cool. See, I never got that far into any of the all the mods to this, guys. I probably should have, but I never got really far. All the mods 10 to this guy is definitely one that I'm going to go crazy on, though. Okay. So that's in work. Teleportation cores. We're probably pretty close to that already, too. You enjoyed it, this guy, because the resource automation being the first thing pushes you towards, makes it progressing everything else just a matter of time. That's fair. It is a lot more streamlined. There's a lot less that you can get, like, sucked into as far as, like, exploration and all of that. I get what you're saying. So generating resources, honey treats. So conceptually, I understand all of this. It's just a matter of, did they make it where like bees will just spawn anywhere? Let's start with this. I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of oak planks. And we're gonna build ourselves an apiary. And it's gonna look terrible. I am not a builder. Find some free space. We're gonna do it over here. I don't need to be crazy big. I also enjoy starting with a blank canvas. Lets you base plan and factory plan everything out extremely neatly. Started getting into bees, but you need fish, so I gave up. Oof. That's fair. I didn't even think about that. Extremely neatly, but also came from Factorio, Industry Says Factory, which are resource management. That makes a lot of sense. And our other organization games figuring out how to properly streamline. Yep. That makes a ton of sense as to why that would be enjoyable. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's gonna bug me. So I'm gonna do that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I don't necessarily need it to be super, super tall at first. I really just need something that I can have bees in where they're not just gonna fly away instantly. Let's go like 2 taller. Well, I hate that it does that. Okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I think that's right. 1, 2. Break this one that I didn't even want there in the first place. We're going to do a loop around the top real quick. And then I'm probably going to fill the rest in with some sort of glass. I may just do that. And then get rid of this and the rest of it. And that, and that. The other one can stay. Perfect. So next, really, all I'm looking at is some glass. I got way too much wood. Well, and the roof. Do we do a glass roof? There's a keybind to this. I think it's comma, right? Yeah, that one. Thank you. I remembered that there was. Sometimes I get more frustrated with things and don't look at the reasonable answer. Glass ceiling or not? What do we think? I'm leaning towards glass ceiling. Dump all of that. Bunch of glass. Glass roof for sure. Oh, nice. Thank you. I will take a look at it for sure. All right, let's find the sand one. We're gonna take it over here real quick. Get some sand, cooking into glass. Perfect. We will connect it all up. And then as soon as I have a place where bees are going to be safe to live, we'll actually go get started catching some of the basic ones. So that way we can get started with actually breeding them. And then as soon as Tortson's done with the end portal, we can get a draconic bee and really start cooking. Well, we gotta break that one. Where's pickaxe? I hate when I build and stream because I feel like I get so focused on what I'm building Did I forget to speak and talk? And, you know, be in any way interesting? But that is what it is. Man, I missed another one. I do kind of like the new glass sounds, though. It's pretty nice. It's fine to lock in. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. Thank you for the ethereal glass. Whoever put that there, I appreciate it. Okay. Throw all that back in there. So, we still have some beehives, some basic beehives, right? I don't even mean these, I mean like the acacia nest and jungle nest and oak nest and all of those. I think we could probably still do some stuff with those. I do need bee treats though, or honey treats. Honey home, honey block, honey treat is going to have to be honeycomb, advanced beehives, crusher. So this is what you're saying, you got a fish to get started? Is that to get just like a normal Minecraft bee? A bee. So I just have to feed nature's essence to literally not any other bee, but like one of four. So a water bee is what I want. Only found when fishing in rivers. Okay, so it was said 190, 80, 850. 190. Nope. 190. 850. Okay. 190. Oh, I see the water. So this corner of it is a river. I'm just gonna fish in this corner then. Day 2 of hinting at proximity chat so we can poke around what the crafters are crafting. That would be really cool. I think if I get the chance, I'm gonna add the Discord plugin and probably proximity chat as well. Because I think they'd both be a lot of fun to have. That way, like, all the Discord chat gets plugged directly into, or all the in-game chat gets plugged directly into Discord. It would be very cool. Walking around. Talking to yourself in utter confusion. I should enchant my rod. Well, I will do that then. The enchantment table stuff's upstairs, right? Went too far. Whee! What you got here for me? Lure 2, sure. I'll take it. And then slash back. What am I gonna do? Give myself a little more space. I'm just trying to make sure that that corner, which I think is a river, actually has it. Lure is busted in most skyblocks, so that's good to know. Proximity chat in English, your head will explode. That'd be really funny. See, I thought about that because I know there's a lot of people from a lot of different places that are playing here. And that could be very interesting. Ooh, Caught a lot of something. I do need to make sure that I keep the bee cages on me. Just in case I do get a bee, I can actually catch him before he stings me. That would be ideal, at least. Proximity in English, Spanish, just confuse others. Oh my. Yeah, at least we're getting some decent essence out of it. You understand perfectly, but speaking is a little challenging. I get that. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first bee. He's mad at me, but we have him. Is a sponge bee one of the ones that you can feed nature's essence to? Because I think first things first, right? We just try to get honey. That's definitely like the first step. And then once we have a decent honey production, we can start looking at actually like creating other bees. But if we don't have honey treats to even breed anything, then there's no point. In my personal opinion, at least. Can we name him Barry? Sure. I can understand most accents' intentions. Being paralegal would be a lot harder. That would be a lot harder. You're right. Oh, here it comes. It's going to be the water bee for sure. That's our guy. Whoa! Come on! Who called that? Who called that? That was crazy. That was nuts. Alright, so now I just need to know if I can run away long enough. Keep the bees calm. I do need a bee hive. We got 14 beehives. How about an advanced beehive? Advanced oak beehive. Why can I not? This one says missing items, but the other one doesn't even let me craft it. That's odd. Gonna put all that back in there for now. So, beehive. I've got everything but the shears and a campfire. Shears. Shears. Make a couple just in case. And a campfire. Campfire. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, some people would say lucky for sure. Bookmark recipe. Then click on it. Okay. Let's go back. Let's do B5. Bookmark it. And click on it. It still doesn't let me add it. as like a craft. That's odd, right? It should. I don't think I have any combs though of any kind, so it may not work either way. And let me grab some nature's essence. Of course, not in here. Put that back up. Nature's essence. I should have at least a couple in here. Yeah. Okay. What we're going to try to do is place these bees down. Give them the actually, we may just wait. I may put a beehive in here. A couple of them. Okay, water bees, I know the one. There we go. That's what we're looking to do. All right. Can I do it with this guy? Sure can. Okay, both those dudes are happy now. They got bees in there. So we should have some sort of production of honey going. To get honeycombs out of... Oh, well, the bees are going to get mad at me. I don't have a campfire underneath it. What's this mod? It's Feed the Beast Skies 2. So it's a modded sky block. The bee dimension does not exist, unfortunately. All right. So next up, I believe using shears on a beehive gets you honeycomb, right? I'm almost positive. So something like all the mods 9 to the sky. Yes, very, very similar to all the mods to the sky. All the mods 9 to the sky. It is more updated. It's effectively like Feed the Beast Evolutions, but to the sky. I need flowers. I don't have any flowers in here at all. Let's fix that real quick. What kind of flowers we got hanging around? Those are, well, I don't know if those count as flowers. I'm hoping for like some basic Minecraft one. It also doesn't have to be a lot of them. Those work. And then some dirt. Dirt. None in here. Grab some from out here. Perfect. Okay. Are you putting campfires underneath them for me? This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm gonna break like 2 or 3 of these to put some flowers down. I'd be happy. Why is it not breaking? There it goes. Okay. Do we have the TPS thing in here where it can show me what's lagging everything? Anybody know if we have that in the mod pack? Yeah, playing with whoever wants to join. Neoforge. Neo Forge. TPS. There was one. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Thank you for adding campfires. I appreciate it. Yeah, whatever the one was in All the Mods 10 where you could literally, like, it would highlight everything. Like, red and green for all your stuff that was there, and you could tell, like, what was causing the lag. That was awesome. If I'm enough Geo for now... Sorry, Rush, where I can be useful. Thank you. Is the server online all the time or only when you stream? It is online all the time. It started yesterday. I think it's observable. I think you're right. We started yesterday, and it has been online for most of the time, except when somebody broke it late last night and I had to get up and fix it. Didn't have to, chose to. But I don't turn it off, I guess is what I'm trying to say. If it crashes, it crashes. I can't do anything about that, but... He's one. Where's the other bee at? There he is. So I guess I just wait until there's honey. And if I can get a couple honeycombs, then we'll be ready to actually make some of the advanced beehives, and we'll swap those out. Whoa. Big boy. Where do you get the IP from? It is in Discord. Might join later and try to focus on the power gen for the server. Absolutely, go for it. If you need anything like customizable emotes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yep, it's in the Discord under the server info channel. You do have to pick on the onboarding. I hate this. On the onboarding for the server, there are like options for like get notified when I post a video, get notified when I go live, or none. You have to select one. Even if you select none, it'll add the role that gives you access to everything. But other than that, everything's pretty straightforward. Do we have any like honey essence? Honey... No, we don't. How hard are honey seeds to make? 2 honeycombs, 2 honey bottles? That's pretty easy. I don't have to flee the creek. They don't actually explode. You can find honey in the nether to make the seeds. How hard is it to find in the nether? And are we talking honeycombs or honey blocks? Or like liquid honey? Like, do I take bottles or is it not going to matter? Castle is the name of the structure. Block and cone blocks. Okay. Well, in that case... Okay, never mind. I gotta grab... We have... Surely we have like an explorer's compass, right? I would be shocked if we didn't at this point. Explorer's compass. That's really cheap. Remarkably cheap. Okay. I'm off to the nether. Hopefully that makes the TPS here just a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know if it's going to. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to stream and play as much as I can. Sometimes we take breaks, but we've been playing for the last 2 days. All right. I need to take this, and I'm looking for castle. Nether castle. This ways. Whoa, that is one of the cataclysm things, I believe. I'll tell you what, infusion pylons have got to be the best thing they added to any sort of modded Minecraft. It's so incredibly convenient. I'm gonna give it a second to load back up. This guy, okay, so we said there's honey here, right? Those are shroom lights. That's a cool looking castle. We have some nether star, molten crimson steel. That's sick. Holy smokes. This thing is huge. Sea lantern, that's interesting. Now, are they just as like rewards? Nothing really there. Honey glazed chimera. Not that structure, but man, I'm already here. Also, the laser guys will kill you. Okay, well, not gonna be risking death today. No point in doing that. You got some honey? Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to be just a little bit self-sufficient, you know? Just at least a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. If you see a mob throwing lasers at you, run. Okay. I'm gonna try to break in the top here, I think. Just to see what's up here. No other reason. It doesn't look like there's much. Maybe mechanical is a truck stress thing? Okay. I'll take a look in a sec. There weren't any mobs inside. Okay. Let's see. Mechanical. 600 blocks off. We're gonna head there. Yeah, self-sufficient, exactly. I know I messed up on it. Give me a break. Holy smokes, it's a lot of magma. Okay, so... Can't go in there. Is the front of it? Looks like an entrance. Let me fly. Well, it's cool. I gotta give you that. There's a lot of different ores and stuff in here. To the point where I do think this is right and there's probably gonna be some honey. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Observable is updated for 121.1 and Neoforge could probably add it to the pack server and run it. Nice. Yeah, someone got the honey, but I'm still trying to be self-sufficient to at least a certain degree. So based on principle, I'm still trying to find the honey. But I'm not seeing a lot of it. Tell you what I am seeing a lot of is blazes. Where the slime is? Okay, so it's just probably like a random selection of what spawns on here. No, it probably was on that shelf right there. I think you're right. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna slash home. Let's see. How are they doing? Got any honey yet? No, you're good. You're good. There's no worries. Honey, 4 out of 5. We're almost done with honey here. I guess so. I need 2 for each one of those, and I need 4 total. So that's going to be 16 of each honeycombs and honey bottles to get the 4 things that we need. It's called ethereal glass. So, you know what it might be worth doing is going back to catch some more bees. If I need 16 bottles and 16 honeycombs, it's going to take a little bit. So let's fly back out and go fishing. And see if we can't catch enough to maybe fill those beehives up. Where are my bee cages? Because I think that would be good to do. Nice. Hostile neural networks forum is going to be crazy. The fact that we're going to have like Nether Stars Day 2 is nuts. All right, what are our opinions on the mini game for fishing? Is it cool or is it not? The Inkscape portal, I don't... I know you basically have to build an in portal. Based off of like a very high level progression in either magic or technology. I'm pretty sure that's what they're getting the Nether Stars for as well. So that you can cheese the wither easily. Gotcha. I was hoping to get at least 2 more bees. But they're being really, really slow. Yeah, I bet it is. Do we think it is integrated dynamics that's causing the lag? Oh. That guy came at me quick. Because it could be like integrated dynamics too, right? Or, not that, that's what the option was. It could also be, it's dying, great. Mystical agriculture that's causing it as well. I'm shocked that guy hit me so quick. That's what I thought. It could be pipes, but we're really not using too many of those. I know pipes historically does that. Integrated with lots of cables runs into the same issues that pipes with netherite upgrades run into. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, I literally couldn't click it. It kept moving so fast over the spot where you're supposed to click it at. There we go. Okay. Catch this guy without him stinging me. Catch him without him stinging me. Thank you. Okay. I guess what I should be doing is doing nature essence. Water bee is the one I want to keep. Oily bee is the one I'm going to set down. Because he's not going to make it anyways. Observable it is. Yeah, I'm probably going to add it. So it says that the oily bee is dying. It doesn't exactly look like he's dying, though. To be clear, he did sting me. Okay, we're going to catch this one for sure. Got him. All right. But now I need 2 nature's essences, which I think I put in the backpack. Or I just don't have it all. Fine, we'll go grab some. Right in there. Grab 2 of them. Okay. We're going to create a couple more bees. There's one. There's both of them. Excellent. So now what I can do is grab some flowers and we'll start breeding them. I shouldn't really have to get any more base Minecraft bees from there. Let's see what kind of flowers we have. Take some puppies. And we'll bring him in here. Give me a little baby bee. And then I should also be able to use this on that. Okay, so we got our first 3 honeycombs. Very nice. All right, I think what my plan is I'm gonna do bees all day tomorrow. But I think for now, I'm exhausted. I stayed up way too late last night and barely got any sleep. So I'm gonna call it there. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna start trying to absolutely go ham on bees so that we can have all of them set up and get automated resources that way as well. But for now, we're gonna call it there. I appreciate all you guys watching. I'm very excited about this. This is a lot of fun for me. A lot more fun than playing by myself for sure. So, oh, thank you. What is it? What is it? It's better shears? I think it's better shears. Thank you. And we'll be back tomorrow. I plan on streaming this every day until we finish it all up. So thank you guys all so much. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see you later.